There's just no place like home. Little Rosie Red, our new goat. She's pregnant and due to kids soon. But I'll give you some homestead updates later. Hi, real quick mama here. I'm a pregnant stay-at-home wife and mom of 5 kids, 6 and under. By the time the 5th one's born, it'll be 7 and under, coming at you as is. Obviously, these are my embarrassing glasses. And my baby is 10 weeks old, an 1.5 inches long, about the size of a strawberry, super duper cute. And this week their little elbows are bending and their little knees are bending, and it's just special. Got bit by an ant. I haven't done an update in a while, since week 6. I had my ultrasound week 7. I was feeling a lot less tired that week and pretty much going forward. The ultrasound was great, everything looked normal, and I think at that time my only symptom really was nausea. Then week 8 came along and I got a UTI, a urinary tract infection. It was my first one in 3 years. And I gotta tell you, for not having an OB, I was able to go see one of those easy teledocs, and it seriously took like 20 minutes, and I was able to get a prescription for my infection. And it was pretty obvious. I didn't even need to get tested because I was peeing blood. It was just so bad. Ow! And if you've ever had a UTI, you are very familiar with the symptoms, and you know when you have another one. Last pregnancy, I did co-care with an OB at a mom doc while simultaneously seeing a midwife. And it had its benefits for sure, but ultimately it was just stressful, kind of living 2 lives, going there and having a very medical approach to things, and then coming to, my natural approach with the midwife. They just didn't go well together, and ultimately I decided with my husband this pregnancy that unless it's needed, we aren't planning on going to a traditional OB. Initially, I started on the wrong kind of antibiotic, and I was given macrobid, and it's not safe during the first trimester, so I switched to amoxicillin immediately. I think I only took 2 of the macrobid, and I started getting the amoxicillin blues. Wah, wah, wah. I mean, it's definitely worth the trade-off. You don't want to have an infection go to your kidneys. But it was tough. It was really tough. The amoxicillin was just tearing up my stomach. So with week 9, I still had what I'm calling the amoxicillin blues, but I started to notice that it was getting better. The infection wasn't as bad, and slowly cleared up. But yeah, up until the last day that I took my amoxicillin, I mean, every day was just so hard on my stomach, and taking those omega-3 fish oils really helped. And it also just helps with pregnancy nausea in general. Towards the end of week 9, I actually really got to the point where I was thinking I was getting another UTI, and I'm actually going to see a specialist this week because of my prolapse. I'm a little concerned that I might be sorry, I'm watching out for these chickens because I don't have shoes on and they like to peck on your toes. I'm watching out for recurring UTIs because I think that maybe I'm not fully eliminating when I urinate, and that there might be some left over inside, and that's maybe why I'm getting this UTI. But I'm not sure, and I'm seeing a specialist in a couple of days. After that couple of days initially of needing prayer, I really do feel a whole lot better, and I'm so grateful that I did not start a second course of antibiotics, because I do think that maybe it was just a flare-up of some kind. So now here I am at week 10. I'm done with my amoxicillin. I feel very little nausea and fatigue, and right now I'm just praying through the fears that I talked about in my last video about childbirth, and just dealing with like normal pregnancy bloat. That's probably my biggest symptom right now. Yeah. There's that. That is not a baby bump. That is a bloat bump. So as far as pregnancy fears goes, it kind of leads me to a place where my husband sat me down and we did a little Bible study in the morning. He's been helping me work through my fears, and praying through them, and just asking me some thought-provoking questions. And I thought maybe I'd share a couple of them with you. So at the very end of this video, I will show you the questions, and you can pause it and maybe you can think about them. Here's a couple of great scriptures that some friends shared with me. Psalm 28:7, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exults, and with my song I give thanks to him. Psalm 145, 5 and 6. On the glorious splendor of your majesty and on your wondrous works I will meditate. They shall speak of the might of your awesome deeds, and I will declare your greatness. And then finally, Psalm 34, 4. I sought the Lord, and he answered me from all my fears. So those are the ones I've been kind of focusing on lately, and thanks to the friends that sent me those. Today was an exciting day on our homestead. We got our 100th egg, which is really exciting. And now we're getting like 10 eggs a day and more. Today we got 11 eggs. So I would say in 30 or 40 days, I'll be announcing our 500th egg. We have a pregnant goat. You met her in the beginning of the video. Her name is Little Rosie Red. She's so sweet. She'll come up to you and just cuddle you. She just loves cuddles.
Mommy, love homeschool.
We are on lesson 33 of the 100 easy lessons to teach your child to learn to read. And the kids are doing really well in homeschool. We've been having a blast with it, and I feel like really motivated with homeschool, and it's pretty fun.
Random tip.
Okay, so it's 111 degrees right now, and I was really surprised when I saw that because it doesn't feel like it. And here's my heat. What did I say? Staying cool tips. Okay. Wear a wet shirt. Oh my goodness, all day long I've been wearing a wet shirt and wet pants. It makes a huge difference. I'm actually a little bit cold. Not right now, but in the house I am. And then there is this great essential oil called Past Tense. And I need somebody to sell it to me because I don't even know, like a dealer. I think it's doTERRA. The kind on the roller, oh my goodness, that stuff cools you down. It's like peppermint and something else. So those are my staying cool tips. But if you want to stay really cool, I recommend you start chickening.
Grateful, shout out.
Goodness, guys, I am so grateful this week for my mom and my husband, and also for our church leadership. They just really stand out to me right now. My husband just teaching me and helping me grow and work through my fears, and having our church leadership to shepherd the flock and, help my husband and teach him and grow him to be a godly man. And I'm really blessed and grateful for our church leadership. So that brings me to the end of the video. What is birth? Is it just pain? How does it connect husband and wife to God, to child, to each other? Are the results of pregnancy the only good part about it? What is the beauty in the actual pregnancy, and how does God use that? So those are the things I've been thinking through lately. I feel like I've just been idolizing this pain and not thinking about the fact that there's this sweet, precious child made in the image of God growing inside of me. And so these are some thought-provoking questions. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful summer day. Thank you for joining me real quick. Little Rosie Red. Oh, that's nice of you, Noelle. How many babies are in your tummy? I only have one in mine.
I think she has 3. No, so the lady that gay daughter said maybe 2.
She thinks maybe 2. What do you think? She's the sweetest girl. I love her. Sometimes I cannot believe this is home.
Real quick, mama. Real quick, mama. Real quick, mama. Real quick, mama. My biggest fans.